So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is.
Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And he was alert to it, deftly out wide. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Nedved. Now it's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance for the header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. And how about the timing of the...
Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alexander-Arnold.
Beckham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That is good alertness. Collier. David Villa. Collier. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bale.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Collar. Bale, who's set up one goal so far. Schneider gets a foot in here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Raul. That's really nicely played. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, well cut out, no margin for... He's had a shot! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, good take in a good area. Adams moved on forwards, and he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. Adams wins the duel this time. And he cuts out the supply. That's the throw. Beckenbauer. Collier. And that has been slung wide. Raul. Nedved. And the pass is intercepted. No, it's not getting there. He's had a hit! They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passing is crisp and... He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities.
Here we go again.
Substitution.
Busquets. Schneider. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Raul. Gets into some space. Vieira. Spread out to the left. Bale. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Just eases him off the ball. Beckenbauer. And it's Nedved. Beckham. That's headed upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Nedved. Nedved. David Villa is onto it in a flash. Floated through. Raul ploughing through the middle. Gently done. And it's Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Bale. David Villa. Nice ball. Hits one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So now the difference is 3. Collar, forwards and with intent. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Just about up to the hour now. Nedved. Makaleli. That pass has been well intercepted. Busquets. Makaleli. And it's lofted through here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Raul. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Gets his pass away. Oh, no joy this time. Adams. Aim forwards.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's in on goal. It's Raul! Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Always onto this. He is through here. Great hit! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Busquets. Khan is there to take. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's fabulous. Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane delivers. Busquets. That's a good ball out wide. Beckenbauer concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
The pass has gone astray. That's a good ball played into space. Dinked through. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's cut it out. Shot a goal! And that is faded wide. Wriggles his way through. Chips it through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
What a throw in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Beckham. And it's Vieira. Looking for the runner. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good.
Now, we would like to ask you all to
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this... Romario! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good running with the ball. Eto'o.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? And Messi! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Alexander-Arnold. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Xavi powering forward here. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's clever. And the ball's a good one here. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proof.
Oh, what's he? It's Luis Suarez! It's in! Terrible error, duly punished. So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Face to face with the keeper. Has a go! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rummenigge! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Alexander-Arnold. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Eto'o. Gerrard gets good distance on it. Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Vieira. To Eto'o. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's cut it out. Eto'o. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. Now Van Dijk. He's in a good position here. Hoisted in. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Xavi. Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Romario. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's gone backward here. Pirlo. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Rumen and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Thinks one through, climbs up big! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Ronaldinho. Clips it so gently. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field
Pirlo
is
wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's fabulous. He's come in hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, what a mistake! Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Pirlo. Now it's Romario. He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pirlo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vieira. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Romario.
There's the start of the second half.
To replace him is number 25.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Driving on and making good progress. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run. Interesting ball. He can run onto that.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rui Costa. Pirlo has created one goal already. Great ball if he can get there. It's Drogba! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Now that's well seen too. And it's Pirlo. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Backward it goes. And the shot! It's there! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's found a way through. Now it's Eto'o. There's no flag.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool have their second corner now. He's got tall. Decent enough try. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa. Drogba! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. He can get that clear.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool have their third corner. Up for a header! He will be livid with himself.
Vieira just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Maldini. That's played into space. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi. Maldini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rui Costa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Back into the middle. Oh, well played. Mateus. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Pirlo. Strong running down that left flank. Fiddles it through. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Well timed, excellent interception. Rui Costa. Pirlo. And here's Eto'o. Rui Costa. Oh, what a climb! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Eto'o. Alexander-Arnold. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Turns and goes back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that is a little undercooked. Mateus. Looks to go up and over. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Maldini. And it's Xavi. Drogba. Pirlo. Leicester tries to clear. Maldini. Pirlo.
Added time.
No way through, so back it comes. Nice ball, and he's in here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rui Costa. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a throw. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that pass isn't the best. Batistuta! Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Wriggles his way through. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bale, he has found the way through. Maldini gets it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Shevchenko. He's found... Oh, shooting chance! Van Balten cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, played right into his path. Big chance! This time, surely! Danger averted for now. Lahm gets over and intercepts. And it's Bale! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now the breakaway. Now it's Ronaldinho. Works it forward. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Delivers the ball. Gets his head to it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shevchenko. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the
Shevchenko! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. And he's in on goal. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Shevchenko. He's played him through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Half an hour played now. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Shevchenko. And he's been shifted off it. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Makaleli. Bale. And Makaleli. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Bale, good challenge, excellent challenge. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Ronaldinho. Shevchenko. Gerrard. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Van Balten tries to clear. Bale. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get free. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bale. Bale puts the ball in. He's got full. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Roberto Carlos. Makaleli. And it's Ronaldinho. Shevchenko. Nesta. Gerrard. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. It's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Chip through. That's a sharp pass. Well, that has not gone well. Van Bouten. Cafu. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Shevchenko. Cafu. And that's a superb pass. And here's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's gone for a throw-in. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Shevchenko. Cafu. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well,
this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Foot in. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Neymar.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Cleared without hesitation. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Great hit! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Plays a delicate ball. Oh, can he put it away? Oh, it's fallen loose again. And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koller puts his foot on the gas. Messi! Great football, shot and save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And that is masterful defending. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, good-looking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Makaleli. No way through there. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all. Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Schneider. He's had it taken off him. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Punched away. And that has been cleared. Chance here to counter. And the ball's gone astray. Veron. And it's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Son Heung-min. He could be in here. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Quarter of an hour played. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Schneider. Oh, played right into his path. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's one-on-one! There's the shot! There's the goal! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Schneider. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Batistuta. Real chance here. And he's there to belt it away. Moved on forwards.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That'll be a throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Batistuta. David Villa, who's set up one goal so far.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's gone backwards. Son Heung-min sticks it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. David Villa couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And they're back on the ball again. Costa Curta. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa. He rises! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He's delivered all right! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was that...
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Batistuta.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner...
Maradona! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne gets good distance on it. That's a sharp pass. Nicely aimed pass. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get free. And he's managed to gift it back. That is a great pick out. And he's surging through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, important interception. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Oh, what has happened here? The run, up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And here's Inzaghi. He's played him through. Chance to shoot now. Gabriel did well to stay calm there. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. David Villa. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good-looking ball. De Bruyne. Adams makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. It's Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
De Bruyne plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good spot, he's seen the run. He is through here. Maradona! And he's found the net! Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Diaz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy, but that has not gone well. And here's Son Heung-min. Baron. And he was quick to react. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. And he's picked out the run. Son Heung-min. Can he get it through?
Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's played him through. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Chance! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Number 23, Varane. Number 6, Schneider. Number 19, Adams. Number 18, David Villa.
Zico!
Coming on the field,
Decent enough try.
Zico certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Number 17, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 8, Jan Koller.
Substitution in progress.
That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vinicius Junior. Makalele with the clearance. Kubo, he's had a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
3 minutes added time.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Brazil are down to 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello,
90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Look at the space here. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Neymar. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Sané, Messi, and he's found a way past. Now it's Sané. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a little off target. He could be in here, face to face with the keeper. It's a goal kick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Luis Suarez, Elustondo calmly anticipates. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Sergio Busquets' quality is beyond reproach. I'm sure he'll assume the role of a deep-line playmaker again, a destroyer, a makeshift defender, dropping back to shield his defence when the team goes on the attack. He excels at all of these.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And now they can spring out of defence. Referee's given a throw. Sané. Big chance! Gerrard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's out for a goal kick. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neymar, and he's been shifted off it. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Lahm, Gerrard. Neymar, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Messi, gets his pass away, he can run onto that. They've got a corner here. So, third corner of the game. Neymar! And he's heaved it away. Sané touches it back. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Beckham. And he was quick to react. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Scholes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lahm, well, played right into his path.
Footballing width usually identifies...
Up he goes! Oh, it's gone in! And we have liftoff. Liftoff to a higher level, ignited by this most high caliber of players. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Hullet. Luis Suarez! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The goal scorer after 39 minutes.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had it taken off him. Neymar. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Tries a shot! And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's lofted through here. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Chance for the header! And more, and more, and more! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession.
Now the finish! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do.
And the first half is done. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Stood up well to him there. He's in plenty of space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckenbauer. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Elustondo. Nouri. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Busquets. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Now that's a lovely exchange.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
Fires from distance. Good read, needed to be. Showing good feet. Played back in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lion City Sailors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Spread it left. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Lion City Sailors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Scholes. That pass has been well intercepted. Busquets. Sané. Well read, nice interception. Distributed tidily. He is through here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's Gullit.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort! He scores! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Busquets. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's hit the upright. Nuri. Messi. Luis Suarez. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's the throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Scholes. Oh, good spread. Played out to the left flank. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a decent ball. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Goes in for the header! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, terrific save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution in progress.
Lion City Sailors can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Scholes wins the duel this time. Lahm. He rises! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Nesta. There could be trouble here. Bullet! Oh, there was plenty on that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar. Messi. Now it's Messi. Chance! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. Moment. In with a header! No, he can't turn it in. Cafu. And here's Hullet. And reclaimed it in a trice. Heads it! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Can he finish? Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Scholes. That's that, the end. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.